everybody. Welcome to Soulfully Aligned Women. And this week we're going to be getting some messages from Spirit. What Spirit wants you to know for this week and the energies that are the wind at your back right now. So, welcome. Come on in and get settled and light a candle if you have one so you can take the little meditative journey with me that we're going to do. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, everyone. Say hello if you're in Facebook. I will um, get that going here. There we go. Okay. So, very happy to be here. It is, oh my gosh, you guys, December 22nd. Can you believe this? And we are in solstice energy right now. And it feels so good. So, welcome everyone to Soulfully Aligned Women. If you are new here, if you are watching this later, my name is Janice of Soulfully Aligned Women. I am an artist and intuitive mystic. We call ourselves creative mystics here, and empowerment mentor for women. So at Soulfully Aligned Women, it's all about coming into our soul, being aligned with our heart, our soul, our mind, and our body in full coherence and walking through life, leading through life in this way. So today, being Monday morning, I wanted to remind you that it is still solstice energy. Today is a beautiful day to create a solstice altar if you feel so called. I posted mine yesterday so you could see it. I love it so much. I couldn't stop taking pictures and sharing them. It is so beautiful, and I just love all the gratitude and the energy that exudes from my altar. So when I create my altar, I always create it with the four directions in mind, the four elements, water, earth, air, and fire, the all my relations, so my spiritual team, all my beautiful human relations here, my four-legged beings, with the two-legged beings being the human relations, the standing beings being the trees, the rock beings, of course, are rocks and crystals, and of course, all of the flyers, the winged ones, the swimmers, the creepers, and the crawlers, and honoring also the sun, the moon, Father Sky, Mother Earth, all that is. So my altar, everything I place on my altar is intentional to remember, and to remember the abundance of the earth through, there's so many different ways you can create your altar. Do it from your heart. What do you feel called to put on an altar to be in remembrance and honor and gratitude for this beautiful cosmos energy, for the beautiful earth energies and all that we are given here? Anyways, the first thing I want to share with you right now, the first thing that Spirit wants you to know is that the energy right now is one very, very strong in forgiveness energy, the energy of moving out of being in the victim mode mentality, that energy that we feel. I mean, life here on earth is a learning journey. We're learning. It's a great initiative for the soul, and we come here to learn and to expand and to experience and just to grow. And that is not always easy. And sometimes the human part of us kind of gets stuck in a little pattern. And many of us, and I'm included in this, have been through times that have left you feeling victimized, feeling like you didn't have control, feeling like life was being extra hard on you. And we're shifting out of that energy. slowly. There's still a lot of people stuck in that, but we are learning. We're coming back into the remembering that, wait a minute, I came here to learn and grow. These experiences are not who I am. They're a part of my journey, and they're a part of, what has made me who I am today, but they are not who I am. I am an infinite soul. I am here to learn and to grow and to expand. And so we are able to move into more forgiveness for others, forgiveness for ourselves. And this forgiveness energy, I want you to get curious about it this week, because this week the forgiveness energy will be showing up in so many different ways around you. So get curious and start to notice, how is it going to show up in my life? And start to pay attention to other people's behaviors and their energy. Forgiveness energy can enter into our life in an instant. It doesn't have to be this long, drawn out, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. It can just be a moment where the heart softens for everyone and everyone feels it. And it is released in that moment. And it is such a beautiful thing. So watch the people around you. There's another message that came through, was that you will feel more connected to the people around you than you have ever before, and others will be feeling more connected too. So when you go to your family gatherings, sometimes that can be hard. People can be challenging. They, really challenge us to rise up, especially when they're very different or they have different beliefs. But I think people are gonna notice this week as they gather for a lot of the community family events. There'll be a softening there. There'll be a softening of, like, hey, yeah, this is my family. This is who they are, and I'm a part of them, and they're a part of me. And this soft, loving openness in the heart. Um, Instead of the feeling of, like, why am I here? I don't belong here. I'm so different from everyone. We're going to be feeling more of that heart to heart connection. And I think that will be a very beautiful experience for many of us, because the heart opening is happening, the heart softening, the heart coherence is happening all around us. It's happening within us for those of us that are here doing the work and in the self-awareness. I don't like saying that so much, doing the work. Everybody's doing the work. But those that are really working on the self-awareness growth and being, healing the old wounds and letting the old patterns go, you're going to really feel that heart opening energy this week. And with it, then the energy of pure forgiveness and softening and compassion for all. And with that, maybe tuck a little thing of Kleenex in your pocket or in your purse, because you're going to feel more emotions and more in the moment. Even just talking to someone. I was talking to someone yesterday in the grocery store, a gentleman that I have known for many years, an acquaintance, an artist acquaintance, and he was letting me know that his wife had passed back in October, and I didn't know that. And so we chatted for a while, and even now it's like, oh my goodness, I felt so much compassion for him. My heart opened up. The tears started to come. I was like, I don't want to stand here and cry in the grocery store. And of course, he looked great. He was doing great, but I knew it had obviously impacted him. But that heart opening, we're connecting heart to heart with, even with strangers, but with our loved ones. You're going to feel that this week. So be prepared for that. Allow that softening to come in and open you up. And then get curious about the forgiveness energy and how it's moving through. It's like this beautiful soft mist coming through, weaving through people's hearts and souls as they gather this season. So in whatever way that you gather, Um, so that was a beautiful message that came in, and that is that very much, you know, soft, nurturing love that comes in, always comes in this time of year with the Christ light, with Mother Mary. Whether you're religious or not, you'll feel that energy. Um, and but this time even magnified, a very strong nurturing and a higher knowing of more, that there's more here than what we see. For many people, they're just going to be moving into that, and it's going to be a really beautiful experience for everyone. And as I said, so the forgiveness was number one. Number two was the rising compassion and empathy that we're going to see at this time. And number three was feeling more connected with the people around you and the animals too, and nature, and the awareness of we are all one is rising for so many people. There's a large population of people that have always been very much the advocates for Mother Earth and the animals on this earth and the trees and all that we've been gifted with. But this whole awareness is rising amongst the masses now, and that is such a beautiful thing to to be feeling. So there's going to be a lot more people that are, just making more comments about, well, is that good for the environment? And, well, maybe we should do it this way because then it'd be less, going to the landfill. Or, people are starting to become even more awake to that. And that is all coming with all of this new, like this beautiful, higher, loving energy that's coming through for everyone and seeping into the world. Okay, you're going to like this one. Number four was manifestations. Okay. Um, and I heard the mother load is arriving. Okay, so manifestations are coming through, especially if you have been working on clearing out the old stories, the old patterns, the old scarcity beliefs. The manifestations are coming in. We've walked through here a few years of struggles for a lot of people, and so now it's going to be a little bit more ease. Your manifestations are showing up much quicker, and so a reminder to to walk softly on the earth, to walk reverently on the earth, because what you bring in needs to be intentional. What you are manifesting needs to be intentional and needs to be thought through, because the manifestations are coming through much quicker. Um, what we're going to see is a rise in leadership with intuitives. So those of you that are with me are mystics, are creative mystics. Like the time is really rising for you to be leading, and what you're doing is you're helping people walk into their mystic self, to their soul, the soulfully aligned self, and then so that they can teach others. This is how we're going to change the world, you guys. It's the one person at a time. And so we need lots and lots of mystic intuitives to be coming to lead their groups through, and teach them how to stay attuned into their heart and soul, and how to tune into that higher wisdom. That's what we do in the Soulfully Aligned Creative Mystic certification program. So if that's something that you're like, that lights me up, I feel like that's my path, then the certification program begins again here in the spring. So I'll put the link in here so that you can take a look, and you can always reach out and get on the wait list for me. Um, but the intuitives and the creatives. So, we're right in line right here at Soulfully Aligned Creative women, we do that. We bring intuition and the mystic side of us in to the creative part of us, where we do our painting, and we do intuitive painting. And so there's no painting experience needed for the kind of painting that we do, but it's a beautiful, beautiful experience. And we have Soul Sight coming up here in January. Soul Sight is an intuitive, visionary experience, painting journey, where we're not setting goals this year because we know that we are working with powers that are much, much more powerful than us. And the year is going to unfold as it's going to unfold, but we are co-creating with that power. And so we are going to be doing intuitive painting that allows us to have a dialogue with the universe, with cosmos, with our own, bringing in our own visions of what we desire to create this year, and being open and fluid with the energies of the cosmos. And so that's a beautiful thing. So if you want to join us for that, I'll put that link in. That starts January 5th, and it's 5 sessions where we will be creating a beautiful intuitive painting that you'll be able to hold on all year. That will be very, like, I find my intuitive paintings are very prophetic. When I look back on them, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that symbol that is there, or that image, because that was telling me it was coming and I didn't even realize. So there's so many layers, beautiful layers to this intuitive painting. But this manifestation, the movement forward, we're coming out of the scarcity energy and we're moving into that of more abundance, so that we can place our focus on our consciousness. And instead of survival, instead of worrying about survival, we get to step into that. Okay, survival's taken care of here. Now, how do I rise and grow in my consciousness? Who am I? Who am I when I don't have to worry about survival? Who am I, and what are the gifts I have to bring to the world, and how can I serve in the world? So this is rising up for all of us. And this is the most beautiful time to become a leader in intuition, in creativity, because those that are creatives, the artists, the dreamers, the musicians, the dancers, like, this is going to be a beautiful time for us as we move forward into 2026 and onwards. So those are the beautiful messages. And oh no, there's one more. Sorry, that was number 4. Number 5. Oh yeah, number 5 was a reminder how the energy is changing and shifting daily for us. So much is happening, so much is coming through, so much is moving very quickly, and especially as we move into next year, into February and March, the year of the horse. Um, the rapid movement forward. And so that reminder, and this is where I got the message of, don't make plans for 2020 or goals for 2026. You don't need goals. You need visions, but not goals. And because the energy is moving and shifting so quickly every day, and so being into attunement with this energy each day and learning how to do that, that's where you want to be. You want to be in that, just right in there, in the clay as it's being molded. And so instead of having events unfold and you going, oh my gosh, that happened, and you racing to try and catch up, you're in that energy, and in that energy and feeling it and already there with it as it unfolds. That is the most beautiful place to be. So that is the energy. Keeping your visions, but holding goals very loosely. If you're somebody that really needs those goals, hold them loosely, and be resilient and flexible, because things will shift and change. Not in bad ways. I'm not thinking in bad ways. I'm thinking in good ways, just like expansive ways. Just by the time you get to, summer solstice in 6 months from now, you're going to be like, holy man, we're further, ahead than I thought I'd ever be. Or the things have unfolded in such a different way. I didn't even imagine going in this direction. And that's the way the universe works, because the universe, the cosmos, your guides, spirits, your higher spirit team, they have a bigger vision than you. They can see more. They can see a higher perspective. And they are ahead of you, moving and weaving things into place for everyone, that works for everyone. Not just you, but everyone. And so to think that we can set goals and force it and say, I'm going there. This is what we're going to do this year. It's the old way. It's no longer working anymore. Now it's new. So come join me in Soul Sight. So we begin January 5th, and we'll be painting. So if you've never painted before, this is going to be a lot of fun, and it's the most beautiful way to try painting, is with intuitive painting, because there are no mistakes. All right. So let's just settle in here for our little meditation and see what else comes through for us from Spirit. So I take you on a journey here. So I need you just to settle in, to be comfortable. Try to have your back straight. And I have a candle here burning for us. If you don't have one, don't worry. And our candle represents sacred space, that we bring ourselves into this beautiful sacred space. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and take in some nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Breathing in through your nose. Nice and deep. Stretch your belly. And then let go through your mouth in a big sigh. And I want you to do that again at your own pace for 3 more long, deep breaths. Feeling yourself relax with each breath, letting go of any tension or burdens that you're holding. Be present right here, right now. When you're ready, just settle into your own breathing pattern, bringing your awareness into your heart space, right into the center of your chest, feeling a beautiful glowing light there. And just breathe into your heart as we allow our heart to soften and open up. This light begins to grow and expand. And as this light grows, it begins as a beautiful little spark of light, moving into a glowing ball, maybe the size of a tennis ball. And then see it growing bigger with each breath, expanding a little bit more. And a little bit more. And as this ball of light grows to the size of a soccer ball, you begin to feel your heart open with feelings of love and gratitude. softening and opening. You think of times in your life when you felt that high love move in. Perhaps when you were holding a baby. Perhaps when you were held in the arms of a lover. That loving, warmth, nurturing, supportive, pure, all accepting love. You are loved deeply. Let that expand and open. Feel your heart expanding. It's a beautiful feeling. Let it keep growing. Let it grow bigger and fill you up completely until you are surrounded in this heart light. Completely surrounded and protected. Safe. It is safe to open your heart. It is safe to soften. It is safe to receive. Envision a beautiful crystalline cord of light going from your heart down deep into the earth, to the heart of Mother Earth. Feel yourself connect to her heart. She's a beautiful, loving, supportive energy, sending love up to you, giving you strength and nurturance. And then feel from your heart the crystalline cord of light going up through the top of your head, from your heart up into the source of all that is, up into the heart of the universe, to the beautiful, beautiful, brilliant pool of light that is there for you. This is a beautiful light that is a never-ending source that is already connected to you. It is already within you, in every cell of your body, in every fiber, all through your energy field, but you can open up to more of it, to receive more. So feel that light flowing down into your body, down that channel into your heart, and continuing down, right down through your feet into the heart of Mother Earth, strengthening this connection, sending love down to Mother Earth. Feel yourself in complete alignment with this. This is your alignment. This is the place of your power. When you bring your focus here and you get yourself into this beautiful meditative state in alignment, this is where you want to do your visioning from. This is where you want to bring in the healing, to send out the love to everyone else through your heart, pouring in this light from the source into your heart, not taking your energy, but channeling it through for the world. And so, breathe here for a minute. Feel this place. There is an energetic feeling here. A feeling of having landed, a feeling of having come home. It feels so good. And this is where your higher wisdom sits. And this is where you can send your prayers from, create your visions of what you want to experience in this world while you're here. It's a beautiful place for you to be. So just take a few deep breaths here. Knowing that you can come back to this anytime. Begin to become more aware of the space that you're sitting in. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Begin to move your body, stretching. Coming back slowly. When you're ready, open your eyes. What a beautiful place to begin your week this week. And I'm going to encourage you to listen to this meditation. You'll find it on YouTube. This goes onto my YouTube later today. And also, you can download the Soulfully Aligned Women app. And in the free section of the app, there is this meditation. So you can listen to it whenever you want, wherever you are. And it's a beautiful way to bring yourself back if things get to be too much going on, too much fast pace. Just turn your meditation on and take 10 minutes to realign yourself and come back. So I'm gonna leave that with you for today, and I hope that you have found messages here that serve you. And I will be back next Monday, so I will see you back here. And if you feel like I want more of this, reach out to me. I have so many different ways to help you out depending on where you're at. So many different programs and so many different opportunities. My newest one is Soul Sight, and it is beginning January 5th. Come with me on that journey and have some fun. All right. Take care, you guys. I love you. Thank you for being here. Bye for now.